What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video, reacting to Mohini Day's 9 Essential Bass Pedals by Rick Beato 2. So what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be reacting to Mohini Day's 9 Essential Bass Pedals by Rick Beato 2. So as always, if you've not already subscribed to Rick Beato 2, yes, it's Rick Beato's second channel, not so creative with the name, Rick Beato 2. Been there myself with not being so creative with the names of things before. If you haven't already given him a sub, give him a sub. And on this video, the original video, I got the link in the description of my video. Go and give that a like. And now let us be getting to it.
Board here that's set up. Is this something that is meant to cover all the needs that you have here?
That's right, yeah.
Go through some of the things that you have on here and what you would use them for.
Sure, so none of these pedals are doing anything to my sound.
Okay.
My sound is coming, my tone.
Yeah.
My tone is coming from the internally built preamp, which is the OBP3 preamp, and my settings here. So this one, which is the stacked knob, the top one is high mids and it's full.
Okay.
And this one is lows, it's full.
Okay.
And this one is mid-lows, it's about 50%. And then this one is the balance knob. It's also at, I only use this.
Interesting. So no preamp pedal at all. Wow.
When I'm slapping, but right now it's 0 because I'm in fingerstyle mode.
Fingerstyle would be the bridge pickup then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bridge heavy.
Yep.
And this one is volume, and this one is like a booster pedal.
Wait, so when you're slapping, do you combine the two pickups then?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. So all I do is I put the mid-lows to 0.
Yep.
There's no mid-lows when I'm slapping.
Yep.
And the balance knob is at 50%, and that's it. So that's why it's so bright.
Yes.
It's like, whoo, yeah.
I myself do not like the sound of just the bridge pickup on the bass most of the time, except for on a Stingray, because there's no other option. And the Stingray just sounds great like that. But yeah, with slapping, I agree. If you've got 2 humbuckers on your bass, you want both of them in there for that. But I understand what she means for a little bit of soloing. She digs into just the bridge pickup to give her a little more of that trebly snarl, a little more of that cut. I get that, but interesting to know that, you know, all of her preamp, all of her tone shaping is just the built-in preamp on her bass. No preamp pedal at all. All the pedals are, of course, going to be various effects. And let me tell you right away, 2 things that I know that are going to be in there for sure. 1 is a tuner pedal, and 2 is a compressor. Absolutely 2 main have to have them kind of things.
You can really feel it. But sometimes, depending on certain venues, if it's too sub-heavy, then I will dial in a little bit of the mid-lows, and then it'll sound like... You can hear it a little bit, but just a tad bit.
Right.
You know, just to get that brilliance, the definition in the sound. Because I always go for clarity in my tone, because I'm playing faster. Like all the stuff that I play, it's...
Damn, girl.
And I play like a lead instrument on the bass. So I am always looking for definition. Because if my tone is sub-heavy, then the same things...
No definition.
No definition. So I don't...
I wouldn't say no definition with that tone at all, but less definition. It's less defined. And especially because, keep in mind, we're hearing her bass, just her bass by itself, soloed out. She's usually going to be playing with an ensemble of some sort. Even though she's a solo bassist, there's at least going to be some sort of drummer, some sort of chord comping, and other things going on in the background. I don't think you notice that as much, but I see what they're saying.
I don't like that. And so on the pedal board, there's nothing that's doing anything to my tone. These are all just synth pedals, distortion pedals, a little bit of reverb. So I'll take you through my pedal board here. The first on the chain is the monosynth by Electro Harmonics. And this is just, you know, just synth sound. So like... You know, when you're in a trio setup and you don't have a keyboard player.
You do.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, now you do. So there are lots of different sounds in here. And then this is like an OG pedal. Every bass player has this pedal. Yeah. The way I like to use.
Apparently I'm not OG. But I am using octave effects in my multi-effects units that I've been using. I'm just about to upgrade my bass multi-effects unit due to a bunch of other changes that are happening and coming up. But yeah, the actual Boss octave pedal, no, I've never had one of those, but I've got other various effects units that do allow me to get an octave on the bass.
Use it is when I want something that is kind of drum and bassy, then I put the drive to 0 and the OC2 to 0, and only OC1 is dialed up all the way, and it sounds like this.
Kind of a sub bass kind of thing,
yeah. So you can. Yeah. And then if I don't want that much sub and like drum and bass, then
both sounds are pretty dang good.
So just different modes, you know.
At least so far, no compressor. I'm surprised. No compressor. Might just not like using compression. Very, very different.
To desired liking.
I'd like to take a second to talk to you about this channel. This is actually Rick Beato 2. I've had it since the beginning of my main channel, and many of you are not subscribed. As a matter of fact, 87% of the people that watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. So I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on this channel and on my main channel. This will help me get even more of my dream guests and help continue to grow both channels. Thank you.
And sub to this channel, my channel too. Sub to this channel, my channel too, if you're not subbed already. It's actually even worse metrics on my channel. 97.3% of my viewers are not subscribed. Come on, man, just click the button. It don't cost nothing. It helped me out. Clickety, 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 click, click, click. Please, and thank you.
Thank you.
Now this one has 100 stock sounds.
Okay.
This one
what is that thing?
It's called the Future Impact pedal.
Okay.
It is a boutique company. I don't think make any other pedals. They only make
never
this.
Seen this before.
Yeah, this is a new one, and I got this 2 years ago, I think. And this has been a great investment for me.
Okay.
And this is, I think, the only, I guess, these two pedals are the only one that I've bought. The others are just given. This one has been a great investment for me because of the different sounds that it has to offer. I'll just take you through a few that I have used in my songs. This one. You know?
That's cool.
Yeah, so like the fluty, and then
Cool, but
this
not
one
for me.
is like
Another synth kind of thing. Just another synth. I do love a good bass synth sound. And the two Zoom units that I've purchased and have been using had fantastic synth sounds in them. So yeah, nice synth on the bass every now and again, or some sort of envelope filter or auto wah or something like that is always a really good effect to have on a bass.
you know? So yeah, I mean, there's so many sounds, and yeah, you can really tweak also. You can tweak the attack, resonance, balance, level, everything. This one is great for soloing. It's Brainwaves. It's called the Brainwaves Pitch Shifter by TC Electronic.
Yep.
And it sounds like this.
That's silly.
Kind of sounds like, I don't know, like higher octave, but also a little guitar-like.
That's weird. I'm not sure how I feel. That's downright whimsical. That's like something that you would play when like a clown starts walking in the room. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And just like a lot of the effects units and multi-effects units, amp modelers you go through, every now and again, there's a few sounds that are just like, not for me. Actually, I'm not sure who the sound is for. It's not that bad, but no, I'm just saying it's just not for me. It's kind of wacky and out there. It's neat, but yeah, not for me.
Yeah, so this is really great. It really cuts through when you're soloing. This one is a distortion pedal.
Yep.
And it's
Omega.
the Alpha Omega.
Yep.
And
Dark
another
glass, can't go
really
wrong with
great
dark
distortion.
Classic pedal.
Yeah, classic. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Dang. Holy shit, girl.
Yeah,
Dark
so
glass
this
stuff
is really
sounds
great.
killer.
And this is the Hall of Fame
Yep.
too by TC Electronic.
So when would you use reverb?
When I'm playing melodic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reverb on a bass. Never been a huge fan myself. And, quite a few of the effects units that I have that I've used that I've demoed for demoing and review purposes, I've demoed the reverb on the bass, but I've never really been a huge fan of reverb on bass. But like she's saying, when she's doing melodic stuff, so when soloing, maybe when soloing, maybe. We'll see.
Like chordal stuff, or pinch.
Okay, for solo stuff. When she said solo, I didn't know that she meant completely unaccompanied solo type of thing. Yeah, for that sounds fantastic. But with a band in a mix, if you at least have like drums, bass, and guitar and all that going on, with a mix with other instruments where bass is doing the traditional comping, playing bass parts, I think that it would get very muddy and it would be kind of in the mix. But for unaccompanied soloish type thing like that, absolutely.
Blah blah blah, whatever. And then subbing up by TC Electronic. This one sounds like a Hammond.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So this one, when I play,
Tracks
I kind of
well.
try to think like a horn player.
Yep.
That actually tracks pretty well from the looks of it, and didn't, really kind of buzz out. That's something to look into. I like that.
So
Holy hell, girl.
so I should try, or like. It's really beautiful, this one. And this one is the bass envelope filter by Soundblocks Pro for...
Ooh. Love me a good envelope filter. That's a nice one. That's one of the nicer sounding envelope filters that I've heard. I might have to really look into that in a serious manner. It tracks crazy well.
You know? And then this one is Ring Modulator by Muga Fuga.
Yep.
You know, that one
It's a classic
is classic. Yeah.
Old school. And again, this is a personal preference thing. I myself have never cared for the ring modulator sound. It just kind of makes me like, to me, it sounds like effects from those like 8-bit video games. You know, like it just, not for me.
I really love this one because when the drummer is going like, and you can like play around with the rate.
Wow. I hear that all that sub with that too. It
Yeah,
sounds amazing.
it's so good. Yeah, so it's fun, you know, all fun stuff, really fun stuff.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that was reacting to Mohini Day's 9 Essential Bass Pedals by Rick Beato 2. As always, if you've not already subscribed to Rick Beato 2, please go and give Rick Beato 2 a sub. And on this video's description, I've got a link that includes the original video. Go and click on that, the original video, and give it a like as well. And on this video, my video, leave a comment on what you'd like to see me react to next. Thanks for checking out this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, click the notification bell, like, comment, and share. It doesn't cost a thing and would really help out the channel. Also, please subscribe to my other channel, GK Mac Music, for some live looping live streams with a side of jackassery, some original music, and some short content, also with a side of jackassery. If you'd like to help out the channel financially, you can buy some merch at the merch store, or you can become a channel member. As always, everyone, thanks so much for your continued support. Do what makes you happy.